everybody, I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you are new here, my name is Melissa and I am a second grade teacher from Michigan. So as you can see, I am sitting by a huge stack that is literally taller than me when I'm sitting on the floor of Amazon packages, and that is because I was fortunate enough to have some of my teacher wish list cleared by the Clear the List organization. So over the past week, which was my first week of going back to face-to-face teaching, I watched these packages trickle in and it was just so exciting, and it took everything in me not to open them up because I was like, I want to save it until the weekend when I can just sit down and open them all and show you guys what is inside. So I am so incredibly thankful that my list was like a huge portion of it was cleared, and I just cannot wait to see what is in here and bring it into school for my students to enjoy. From my understanding, this movement was started by Courtney, who is Support a Teach on Instagram. Now, last summer, this movement was going around and teachers were posting their links on Instagram and different platforms with the hashtag Clear the List, and a lot of random donors would go through those hashtags and find a random teacher, or maybe friends and family would do the same thing and purchase items off of their Amazon teaching wish list. Well, this year, from my understanding, Courtney, who is Support a Teach, again, was able to actually partner with Amazon, and so she had a post on Instagram where you could comment your wish list and the link, and then if you got chosen, she would shop some of your wish list items. So I was fortunate enough to be chosen, and like I said, I'm going to show you guys what I got. One more thing is that I meant to film this earlier in the day when it was not so dark out, so I apologize that the lighting is kind of but we're just gonna roll with it because my husband needs me to get these out of our house and out of our way, so I need to open them. I'm so excited to see what is in here, you guys. Obviously you can see what was purchased from your list, so I have a pretty good idea, but I feel like I don't exactly remember everything and I don't know what's in what box, so it's still gonna be a surprise. Yay, I'm so excited about these. These are just 2-color counters. I've never had these, and I feel like there's so many activities that I need them for, like where it's just so helpful to have only 2 colors. Like, if you know, you know. But I've never had just the 2-color ones, so I'm very excited about these. Okay, package number 2. And I think these are some manipulatives or like STEM materials. Yeah, oh my goodness, these are so cool. So they're like those little linking snowflakes. So I am super excited to have these for like little STEM materials. The kids can link them together and make a bunch of cool things. I'm sure they will have endless possibilities. Oh my goodness, I use these all the time. Colored Expo markers are my favorite. I love having black ones as well, but color ones are my favorite for writing on my board. So thank you, thank you. This one's kind of heavy, so my guess is that it's books because there were a lot of books on my list. You guys know, I love children's books so much. Oh wait, what is this? Maybe it's not books. Oh, these are so awesome too. Okay, these are Picasso tiles. So they are all these different magnetic shapes that can be hooked together in all different kinds of designs. So again, another building tool. I'm so excited about these, so thank you, Courtney, so much. Got another big box. Wow, you guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like the sun is setting quick and it is getting dark, but like I said, I need to get these open. I need to bring them to school so that they're not taking up, literally I had them all on my kitchen counter and it was just overflowing. This one is like a box within a box. Just throwing cardboard all over my living room. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is in pieces right now, but it is, if you're a teacher, see if you can guess, it is a Wobble stool. So I got a black one. Here's the base. This is by Core, K-O-R-E. and the little piece that'll go in the middle is inside there too. But I don't have any Wobble stools in my classroom, and I'm so excited to have one. So thank you again. That is awesome. I can't wait. My kids are gonna freak out. I feel like I should mention this year we are still allowed to do flexible seating in our classrooms, but only ones that can be disinfected super easily. So that Wobble seat will be amazing because I still can use it, because I can spray it down with disinfectant between each kid. And ideally, I think what I'm gonna do is just have the same kid use it each day and then kind of rotate it through the students. So that way everybody gets a turn, but then I also know for sure that it gets cleaned between each use. So that'll be amazing because it'll wipe down so easy. Ooh, this one is a fun little assortment. So I got some Sharpie poster anchor chart markers, which these are awesome. If you've never tried these before, I really like them. I've never owned them myself, but I've used them like in other people's classrooms or like during PD, and they're so nice. So I really would recommend these. And then I got a 96 pack. Yeah, a 96 pack of Ticonderoga pencils. If you know pencils, you know these are the best. The beautiful Ticonderoga. I'm really excited about this story too. This is the book Most People. I've not actually opened up and read this one before, but I think it's really cool. And obviously you can see on the cover it says most people, but it represents like a very diverse group of people at the same time. So I think that's really cool. Got another box. Oh, this story also looked so good. It is called Seeds and Trees. So on the back it says, follow the story of a young prince who gives seeds, or words, to and gathers them from those who he encounters. Later in his life, he notices how the dark trees seek to be harming the green ones and discovers that he can cut down, uproot, and then replace those dark trees with green seeds. Be careful what you water, for it will surely grow. So I'm assuming that the meaning of this story is just about using kind words and planting those good seeds into the world to see those trees come to life, or like, you know, help the good things happen. So this looks really good, and I'm very excited for this one. Okay, you guys, this is the last one. It is a very heavy, so I'm guessing there's either one really heavy thing or a lot of different things in here. This haul is just so intense that I ruined one of my nails, but that's okay. You guys, there's like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a ton of books. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, these are so cool. These are like little constructor straws that come with little links so that you can build and create things. So again, another STEM tool, which I'm very excited about. Then, oh my goodness, these are amazing. Thank you, Courtney, so much for these. I'm so excited for these, and they're gonna be a lifesaver, especially this year. They are headphones, and they are a 10-pack. So my kids this year, we have iPads and Chromebooks at my school. My district provides Chromebooks, but I received a grant for iPads, so I have those as well. And this year, it's gonna be very difficult to swap headphones because, you know, germs. So having an extra 10 sets will be so good, because then I think I'll have enough, or maybe just be 1 or 2 pairs short from covering everybody. So even if there are some kids who don't have headphones, like, they can play theirs on the speaker mode and no one else will really be distracted. So thank you very much. I am so excited about these headphones. I'm gonna open them up just to show you guys what they look like. So they each come in little individually wrapped bags in the box, which is very nice. And yeah, there they are. They have the little pads on the ears, so they're a little bit comfier. They look like they're gonna be adjustable. Yep, they're adjustable. And then, yeah, the cord's not super long and it's a little bit thicker, which I like because then it won't get so tangled. So I'm so excited to have these. Thank you so much. Okay, and then the rest of what was in the box was all books. So I will go through and show you guys all of these new books. You guys know, I've already said it in this video, I love books. I'm so excited. These are all hardcovers, so that is so amazing. I am so thankful, and I got a ton of really representative characters in these, if I remember right, and I'm so excited. These are gonna be so great to add to my library. So I received May Among the Stars, and this is the story of, let me make sure I get her last name right, Mae Jemison, who was the first African-American woman in space. So that's really, really cool. Then I got this book called You Matter, and I just think that this is so, so sweet. I have not read this yet, but just the title, I was like, okay, that's gonna be a good one. Then I received Thank You Omu, which means thank you grandma, I believe. Yes, thank you grandma. And I am really, really, really excited about this one. It looks so good. And my friend Sarah, Positively Reading on Instagram, told me that she loves this one. So she really recommended it to me, and I am very excited. So my friend Logan actually just got me this book the other day as well, so I do have 2 copies now, but that is totally fine with me. That means one will go out into my library for my kids to check out all the time, and then the other one I can tuck away as a mentor text and make sure that that one doesn't get beat up and stays really well preserved. So I am so thankful to have a second one of these. I love having 2 copies of picture books. You guys, I didn't even know that this book existed until I was looking on Amazon, and I am obsessed with Kevin Henkes and Lily and all these little mice guys. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and Lily is like my favorite. I love her. So I'm very excited to read this. I can't wait. Next week in my lesson plans, I already know I'm going to be reading Lily's Purple Plastic Purse. This one will probably have to follow shortly after. This one I'm very excited about. It is Peter H. Reynolds' Say Something, and I love his books. I have a lot of them, like The Dot and Ish and The Word Collector. There's just so many good ones, and this one I think is so, so important. I think that it is just so important to teach kids that every voice matters, that they can be an upstander and say what they believe in. So I'm very excited to have this one. Then this is another great one because I just purchased Sophia Valdez Future Prez, Rosie Revere Engineer, and Ada Twist Scientist over the summer. So now I have the 4th one in that series, which is Iggy Peck Architect. This is another one I'm very excited about because I love Mr. Rogers. This is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and it is the poetry of Mr. Rogers. So I love the illustrations on this. I love that it's a poem book. That'll be so nice. This book is adorable, so thank you. Then I got this book called The Honeybee. So this one just looked so adorable to me. And fun fact, the name Melissa is actually Greek for honeybee, so I kind of just like bee-themed things sometimes. Even though it's silly, that's not why my parents named me Melissa. But I don't know, it's just kind of fun, so I saw this and thought that it looked very cute. This is another one I cannot wait to read. It is The Magical Yet. This is, I believe, a pretty new one. I've seen it floating around Instagram lately, and I love teaching growth mindset. I every year watch the Class Dojo videos and teach my kids about the power of yet, so I felt like this would be great to incorporate into our growth mindset unit, which we actually already started on like the 2nd day of school. So I'm very excited to have this, and I'll probably be reading it very soon. This is another one I've seen that I think is decently new, otherwise it's become really popular lately, and it's Your Name is a Song. So just another book about the origins of names and where they come from and how they are beautiful. So I think it can tie in really well with a couple other books in my classroom. I have Chrysanthemum, which is of course a classic about appreciating your name, and then I also have The Name Jar, which is another one that's a little more serious, and then now I have this one, so I think all those could go really well together. Another one I received was Where Are You From? So this is a really great one about a little girl, and I believe it's her grandfather, and she basically just asks, like, where are we from? Like, where am I really from? Like, what's my family history? And I work in a very diverse school. I am so grateful for that. And all of my kids come from all different kinds of places. So I think that this would be really great to just kind of get us started on a conversation about how we all come from different places and how those stories are so important to share. Another one I received is Let the Children March. I remember Kim had this one in her classroom last year, and it just always drew my attention because it just really looks like such a powerful story. So I'm very thankful to have this one, and I know that I will put it to great use this year. And then the final book that I received from my wish list is Alpha Breaths, which is the ABCs of mindful breathing. This one is adorable. adorable. It is all different kinds of breathing strategies, and it relates to like different animals or things. Like on the back it says A is for alligator breath, B is for butterfly breath, C is for cake breath. So it's just all these different fun kind of breathing strategies to teach kids. It's so good to teach your kids those things because they really will use them when they need them. So thank you, Courtney. I can't wait to use this one too. You guys, the aftermath of this video is a mess. I need to clean up. All right, you guys, so that is everything that was cleared from my teaching wish list. I am so appreciative, and I have truly been so lucky to have so much support from family and friends, but also from complete strangers, and it just is really amazing. It's very humbling, and I feel super grateful. I wish that words could accurately describe that, but just seeing the joy in my kids' faces and seeing them use all of these things that I otherwise might not be able to provide for them is just so amazing. So thank you so much to Courtney and the Clear the List Foundation or organization. I forget which one it is. I should know. But we really appreciate it more than you know, and just thank you for advocating for myself and for other teachers all around the world. If you saw anything in this video that you did like, I will link it in my Amazon storefront. I do earn a small commission if you purchase it directly from my list, so please don't feel like you have to check there. But if you are interested in any of these things and want to quickly find them in one place, I will make a little list on my storefront that has these items that were purchased. There were also a few other items that were purchased from this list that I hauled in my last classroom setup video at the end. So if you do want to go and check out those last couple of things, that video will be linked below. Again, it did get really dark on me, so thanks for being patient and sticking around even though it's not the best lighting by any means. I hope you are all having a great start to your school year or a great end of summer and just going through whatever transitional phase you are in and doing the best you can. That's all we can do right now, so I hope you guys are doing really well. If you do not already follow me on Instagram, that link will be in the down bar, as well as my Teachers Pay Teachers, Classroom Wishlist, Amazon storefront, all that kind of fun stuff, along with any other links that are relevant to this video. Hey guys, so I'm actually going to just sit down, I'm up close and personal, just to talk to you guys a little bit about how my first 3 days of school went. So last week was our first week. We did go back on a Monday, but that Monday was a teacher work day, and then Tuesday was the first day of school. We had school Wednesday and Thursday, and then we had off Friday because we have a 4-day Labor Day weekend, which is very nice. So as you know, my school is face-to-face, 5 days a week, in person. We offered students 2 options, so they could go all face-to-face or all online. So I do have a pretty small class right now, but there are a lot of students who are online, and our principal has kind of told us that there are already some families who are requesting to return to face-to-face instruction. Now, they are not allowed to do that until October, just to make sure that teachers and classrooms can kind of get established and get into a routine before just slowly adding more and more kids. So my class will likely get bigger in the coming months. I was really hoping to kind of vlog this week, but as I got ready for the year, it just didn't really feel like the right thing to do. I wanted to focus all of my time on preparing my classroom, preparing for my students, and just really being like very present in the moment of like my school day. So I don't know how soon I will be able to document my actual week while I'm at school. We are using our rooms very differently. Like, our specialists are pushing in instead of us bringing the kids out to their classrooms, and our contract time is the same, but we have a little bit more responsibility in the morning and in the afternoon, like after school, just with making sure that our students are traveling in cohorts, and so we just have a few more responsibilities than in the past. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment as well, and so I just felt like this week was not the time for me to be like, hey here's what I'm doing, because I just really didn't have time. So hopefully I will have time to show you guys that soon. As for my week, it really did go pretty well. My kids were very excited and very thankful to be back at school. All of the staff did really well handling all of the new procedures, and so did the kids. So that was really, really good. The masks are a bit of a struggle. As you guys know, for us, they're not fun. So you can imagine for like 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, they're also not very fun. So we did get the opportunity to go outside a lot more than I normally would have, which is really nice. I will say I was very nervous going into this year, what it would look like, but after the first 3 days, I can't say that I don't have any concerns, because that's just not what's gonna happen this year, but I do feel a lot better and things went a lot more smoothly than I expected, so that's really good. So like I said, I will catch you guys up on my year and just kind of what I'm doing when I can, but for right now, I'm really just trying to fully invest in my students and get into the swing of things and make sure that I have everything set to go before I try to add on another task. It has been a lot to go back to work and to do my grad school stuff. That has been not fun. This year is definitely gonna be busy, but I'm hoping to be done by the end of next summer, so that way I can have my master's, and like, that'll be awesome, and it'll only be a year, but it's definitely gonna be a lot of work this year. So thank you guys for your patience. I hope that if you went back to school, whether it be in person, virtually, or some sort of hybrid, that you are doing well, and that maybe it went a little bit better than you were expecting, which is kind of how it was for me. And yeah, thanks for being patient as I kind of get all my ducks in a row at the beginning of the year.